Hey everybody, this is Everyday Commentary, and I thought I'd do a different kind of video from a different kind of perspective. This is going to be what I carry when I go out during the quarantine. I work, I'm a lawyer, and they did not cancel court, but they slowed court down considerably, and so I do have to go in every once in a while for a court hearing, and then once a week I have to go and check my mail. Otherwise, the courts get very, very upset with me for not checking mail. I run my own firm along with a friend of mine, and so we alternate going in to keep the place running and making sure the mail doesn't pile up and getting everything organized. When I do that, I usually carry a backpack. This is the bin 25, the bin Synapse 25. As you can see, it has the new handle or the new shoulder straps. And these new shoulder straps are absolutely fantastic. They go along with the really great mesh back pad, which is excellent and breathable. The pack was already my favorite 25-liter pack, and it just got better. So that is what I use for carrying stuff. The reason I use this instead of my bin cadet or my Clegg bag is because this allows me to be hands-free. And it also lets me keep my grubby hands away from my bag or my strap. And it also helps remind me not to set stuff down. I don't want to set stuff down and have it get grubby, so I'm doing it that way. It's really important to sort of have everything in one place. And so I have this bag set up this way. And it does vary from place to place, or from day to day, but it's not that big of a variation. So in addition to what I'm about to show you, there are a couple things I carry. I carry a wallet. I usually have a watch. Most of the time it's a Casio Oceanus. And then I also have a iPhone, which is recording this video. In addition to those things, the sort of things that everybody carries, I carry a knife and a flashlight. Today it's the Pena Series, Pena X Series Zulu Spear and the modified clip swap Surefire Titan Plus. So normally what I do is once I open doors, I try to put my keys either in my pocket, in the ignition, or in the ignition, or in the pocket of my bag, and not the pocket of my pants, so I can try to keep things separate. So here's what I do. I have it set up on this side for pens. You can see here, this is the TWSBI Eco. And this is the Max Madco Bolt, which is no longer being made. So if you can track one down, you should, because they're fantastic. On this side, I have my keys strapped in. My keys are on a Prometheus quick release, which is sweet. And the Key Smart with the tile built in. That way, if I lose my keys, I can always find them. The tile comes with a bottle opener, which I think is a piece of garbage. But it's in there, and it doesn't really do anything, and it has this connector. The one thing that I would do if I was making this is, in addition to making it smaller, always smaller, is to make the attachment point separate from a tool, because it means you have to carry this tool. It doesn't bother me so much because I have my shed, my house, and my office key on here. So I had 3 keys, and then that thing fills the 4th slot. But if I had more keys, or if I had fewer keys, in other words, if I didn't have 3 keys, it wouldn't be so great. I wouldn't want to have, obviously you don't carry something like this if you have 1 key. If you have 2 keys, it's automatically going to make it uneven. So I'd get rid of this and make it an accessory, and then put the attachment point in someplace else on the device. I also carry with me a multi-tool. Usually it's this. This is the Skeletool CX. It is my favorite multi-tool. And this is a really old one. As you can see, it's a CX with serrations. They realized very quickly that serrations were not the preferred choice for enthusiasts, and so they swapped the serrations down to the basic, and then the CX got a plain edge. That being said, this is a carbon fiber with a serrated blade, and it's really old, and it is still fantastic, still the best multi-tool in my opinion out there. Those of you that like the Wave are carrying things you don't need to carry. This is a set of wireless headphones. These are noise canceling true wireless earbuds. They're the Amazon Echo Buds. They were purchased when I was looking for a pair of headphones, and I had a really selective set of purchase criteria. I have a really nice set of Bose noise canceling headphones if I want to do like critical listening, if I want to just like mellow out and have like all the world blocked out. But they were really big, and they always got me weird looks when I put them in my briefcase and brought them through the magnetometer. So I got a small set of earbuds that do not cause any issues with magnetometers where I go. I don't know if they will cause magnetometer problems for where you go, but they're much easier to carry. They cancel out about 40% of the noise of the big over-the-ear headphones that the Bose that I have before. But they sound okay. They function okay with my iPhone. You know, obviously I could upgrade to the Apple earbuds, but I'm just not sure I would use them enough to justify, you know, another $150. I actually got those for $79. They were on sale. So that was a really good deal, and I'm kind of glad I purchased them. They make great headphones for when we get back to something like normal and we can go to a place like Starbucks or you know, a restaurant and sit down and work. You know, I do a lot of driving for my job, and so oftentimes I'll go to one court, then I'll have a big, you know, break because the schedule in the morning and then in the afternoon, and I have to find some way to capture that time. So I'll go sit someplace, pull out my laptop, do a bunch of work, and the headphones allow me to sort of ignore the chatter that's going on. The other thing that I have in this setup is I also have a power pack, and this is just sort of like the thing you have to have now. I mean, I have a really versatile power pack. I've sort of assembled it over time from a bunch of different pieces. I have an Anker fast charging. This is really a super cool device because not only is it something you can plug into the wall and charge your devices, but when you pull it out, it also acts as sort of a power bank, which is super duper cool. I got a free power bank that that I got at one of the stupid lawyer conventions, and it's super thin, and it still works, so I wasn't about ready to get rid of it because I'm mega cheap. And then I got a 3-in-1 device, and this is the one to get, or these are the 3 to get. You have the lightning cable, USB, mini USB-C, and mini USB, and they all come from a regular USB. This allows me to charge the headphones, which are USB, mini USB. It allows me to charge my laptop, which is USB-C, and it allows me to charge my iPhone, which is the lightning port. And then because I use the lightning port so much, and I often have it up in a weird place, or, you know, down the bottom of the table or something like that if I'm at a restaurant, this is a Belkin Kevlar coated lightning port cable. It is fantastic. I feel like you could strangle a boar with this and it'd be fine. But those cables get me pretty much whatever I need to do whenever I need to do it. The last thing is, just in case I need to charge in the car, I have a cheap car charger. I got this from Monoprice. If you're looking for stuff like cables and you don't know about Monoprice, you've been doing it wrong, because they will charge you significantly less than even Amazon. So whenever you're looking for cables or charging things or electrical pieces like that, always go to Monoprice. They're just great. And maybe one day I will get their USB sound system and test it out and see how it works. That would be nice to have in the office where I'm recording this. The other thing that I have is I have like a little kit, a contagion kit. It is a neoprene N95 mask. This is just like a generic one. I got this from urbanxmasks.com. They were the only place that had them in stock. It came with 2 filters, so I have 3 filters in the mask, and it's pretty tight to the face, and it looks totally ridiculous. It makes me look like Bane, but it's better to look like Bane than like an old-timey bank robber. I also have some large nitrile gloves. I usually take 6 gloves. I use 2 on the way in and 2 on the way out, like if I have to pump gas and stuff. And then I try to use 1 glove when I'm like running around town but still in the office, and I open one door with it and then keep the other hand so I don't touch anything. There is also hand sanitizer in here. The final thing is I carry a water bottle with me. I don't know about you, but these masks make me really hot. This is a Takaya. I love this water bottle. It's a really good water bottle. It's works just as well as a Hydro Flask, but it comes with a silicone sleeve. When I carry it in this backpack, I have to take the silicone sleeve out, or it makes it just harder to get in and out. But it's a really great water bottle. It works well. On the inside, I have a Levenger portfolio, which I keep a notepad and quart forms in. I also keep a pen in. The pen that I keep in here is, and I'll show you in a second, the pen I keep in here is the tactile turn click. It's just an easy, simple pen. I can wipe it down. I also use the Focus Notes, which are significantly cheaper than the Levenger Cornell style notepads. But if you're a lawyer and you're looking for a notepad that works better for legal stuff than a regular notepad, these work really well. They're relatively good with fountain pen ink, and they're mega super cheap. The Levenger ones are also in this format, but they are 5 times as much. So trying to make sure I don't spend money unnecessarily. That is the great notepad. The final thing I have in here is I have a large sleeve from Tom Bin. If I'm traveling, I can use the travel rails and slide it in and out so it can pass through the security checkpoint. I have a tile in here. And that's just in case I leave my computer somewhere. I use Lenovo C930 as my work computer. Just slide it in, zip it up, and then it's good to go. It also has a charger for its own sake, and that goes in here. So all of my wires and batteries and all that kind of stuff go in one place. So it's pens, tools, electronic charger, contagion kit, water bottle, and then the main pack. And that's how I've been getting around for the past 2 months. Going to work every once in a while, going to court every once in a while. I hope this was a thorough look at my everyday carry COVID-19 style, and I hope everybody's staying safe and healthy.